One of the most promising young men of this century was shot dead some days ago because he spoke truth. Now you think corruption is in Africa? You think wickedness is in Africa? Shot dead for speaking truth. This is why men must rise that submit to Jesus. And when such men rise, the way you know it is that they have a slogan: if I perish, I perish. Because when you kill one, the man to rest on 100. You will regret that you killed them. In fact, their death becomes a greater witness than their lives. The young man that was killed lived for 31 years, but the witness of one day of his death is more than his 31 years life. Today, every part of the world has heard his message, and many have been converted. So the person who killed him facilitated his assignment on earth, because you can't kill the voice of a spirit. He was pregnant with the voice of a spirit. God was the one crying through him, because there was an abomination overtaking the land. A man who knew the will of God stood doggedly and defied death. They asked him some weeks ago, what if you die? He said, I want to be remembered for my courage, for standing for my faith. If that kind of Christianity does not return, we will not see the days of his power. So the likes of Charlie Kirk must rise from Australia. Men who are dogged in submitting to the will of God. If I perish, I perish. We lack such believers. Church is full, but you can't find men. May the Lord number you among the agents of his kingdom.
You are telling people matter of fact things and they are offended. That's why they killed a guy in the US. Very sad something. Very sad. As I was praying, I saw that guy would have been the president of that nation. So what is in contention is not even what he's saying. It's a political contest. It's a spiritual contest. As I was saying it, my wife came back. We said it together. Like she said it, like we are saying, I perceive that the guy who will say be president. We just said it together. Satan has long-term plans. After me, I will have my long-term plan. I know people are saying he's a martyr, you don't know whether that's okay. Let me know. May we not comfort ourselves when we should have survived. Should have survived. So I was talking. Who was I talking to? Somebody, a great father of faith, was telling another father of faith when he was younger, and told him, called his name and said, if you die young, God will judge you. It's your responsibility to stay alive. Don't come and tell me everybody is the same. That kind of guy is not everybody. I know God will erase people, but he cannot be like him. Do you even know what it takes to get to that level? Do you know the plan do you know what it takes God to be winding your life? You think you are the one. You know how God has winded your life for the past 10 years now. Wind your life, wind your life, wind your life. You now come to somewhere and then, hey, no. Huh? That's when I came out. I told my mother one time that I don't care, I would die. My mother said, no. If you needed to die, you should have died when you are 5 years old. When you are, it's not now we finish investing. There is no return in investment. You want to die. Don't be a coward. Stay alive. Sometimes to die is the easy way out. Stay alive. It's easy sometimes. That's why people commit suicide. I read somewhere, it's even my brother that posted it, that in UK, one suicide every 90 minutes. Yes, in the UK. See, it's cowardice. They are cowards. Because I don't know what they are passing through that makes them to die. That is half as much as what we are passing through. What they serve us daily as breakfast in this place. You have light, you have... You have light, you have everything. Just imagine that you have light and have data. How will you come and die now? No matter how bad you think, you have light and data. As bad as it is, you just they browse, they go. No, not be so. In Nigeria, the slogan is just get data. Just get data. Just get data. Anyway, there is another angle. It's a spirit. Let me tell you. I was teaching the people that was in my house. I said, if Satan cannot deceive, he derails. If he cannot derail you, he will kill. He doesn't have good plans. If you fight him on the platform of being deceived, you fight him on the platform of being derailed or being stopped. To derail you is to stop you. When you finish fighting him on the platform, he couldn't derail you. You will fight on staying alive. Don't die, you. Now we can explain it. God will raise people and all that. Do you know whether they will stand like you? Do you know whether they will survive? Do you know, since Archbishop Benson in the house have died, they keep telling us there are people that have done well, but are you getting it? Since Babalola, they say this man has his anointing, but he's not Baba. He's not him. He's not him. Do you know what enters into it? It's not just the anointing, it's what you pass through in life too, is part of your making. For you to be another Moses, we might have to create another scenario where you will born small and go to Egypt when you are small. That means we cannot create a Moses within a range that is less than 40 years. Even 80 years. Are you getting what I'm saying? To create a Moses, we need another 80 years of repeating the same thing and hoping that the new guy passes the test. Moses was not made, are you with me? Moses was not only made in that wilderness, he was also made in the house of Pharaoh. He's an integral part of his training because God needed him to learn administration. He's about to rule a nation. He's the first king of Israel.